I jumped when already BTC was not profitable for small miners,
Okay.
and I started very small in my apartment. So I was mining first Ethereum. When you regulate something, means that you accept it.
Yeah.
Scammers are everywhere. Where is money, there is scammers. The more adoption is, more money will be there.
Absolutely.
Gambling is amazing for fun. You can even get, if you are patient, you can even live, earn from it.
Is crypto gambling?
What's not gambling? I did not meet even one drunk person.
No.
Vomiting, sleeping outside and everything.
Yeah.
In Europe, it's a daily occasion. Unfortunately, with meme coins, it's like that. It's 50-50 chances.
What's your thoughts on AI technology?
Who is creative enough and adaptable, he shouldn't be afraid. The ones which are thinking about crypto, just do it, just start it.
Didn't he do something like 600 meetings before he got hit his first investment? It was something like that. Hello and welcome to BetTalks. I'm Rick Godds and I'm joined by another guest. He is an entrepreneur, crypto miner, digital content creator and investor, Goran, aka Mr. Crypto. Welcome to BetTalks.
Hi Rick, so glad to be here. Hi.
Brilliant. Nice to have you on the show. Here at BetTalks, we cover everything from gaming/gambling, crypto, Web3, AI, everything emerging tech, mainly in the UAE. I know you're new to the UAE.
Exactly.
2-3 months now?
3 months already a resident, yeah.
Fantastic.
Proud resident.
Proud resident, fantastic. How are you finding it so far? Are you getting settled in?
I'm still feeling like a tourist. There are so many things which are like coming from all the sides to me. So I'm still like buzzing, constantly sending back in Europe informations. What's different, better here?
Yeah.
The sentence, oh my God, we are stuck 100 years behind. Come to Dubai.
Absolutely.
Definitely it's like that.
Absolutely.
So I'm still in a buzz phase.
Everything's so fast moving here. Obviously, there's so much happening in this sort of emerging tech country, which is what I call it, and exciting as well. You find yourself very, very busy, being at conferences, being at events.
Actually, I realized that I thought that I'm in. I was out totally. Now I realize how many things are going on, and like the things which are around us, it's like 1,000 times more than I thought of.
Yeah.
And I thought that like I'm a modern guy who is into trends.
Yeah.
So here is totally different.
Absolutely. You've got to be on your game here. There's so much happening, and there's literally, I find myself, especially in this time of year, this is season time, conference time, and literally there is no days off. There's so much happening within September, October, November. It's crazy.
Exactly.
But then you got to obviously make hay while the sun shines, and this is the time to get them to make that network grow and meet the right people, and obviously move in different directions. So, Mr. Crypto, tell me how this name. I mean, obviously this influencer name has start. How did it start, and sort of what's the vision of it?
Actually, I lived in few countries on my road to Dubai. One of the last ones were Czech Republic.
Okay.
I was corporate guy, management guy, 30 people, which I was in charge of. Nice salary, nice conditions, German company, so everything amazing. But for me, it was not enough. It was boring. So I was always into the crypto. The potential of it, to be honest, the big stories, like how people got rich and etc. It was for me very, very motivational.
Yeah.
So I started to investigate crypto mining. Why? Because I was a tech guy. I like gadgets. I like mobile phones and stuff. So I was like, wow, this is 2-in-1: crypto plus gadgets. Okay. So I bought my first graphic card. I started to play around. Then suddenly I started to play much more around crypto than I was doing focus on my growth in the corporate. And everybody started to make jokes of me. Here's Mr. Crypto. Oh, Mr. Crypto. Oh, Bitcoin. Bitcoin fall. I told you so. Bubble blown. So constantly guys were making fun. All around were making, like sarcastic jokes about crypto. And then what happened? My business started to grow insanely.
From the mining, yes?
From the mining, exactly, from the mining. And it grew so much that already people noticed material things. You know, the car, so suddenly I was like, from Mr. Crypto, now the sites changed it. Now I was Mr. Crypto, and I was proud for it.
Fantastic. Great story. So, obviously, what year did you start mining crypto? Because obviously, I'm guessing you were mining BTC, yes?
No.
No.
I jumped when already BTC was not profitable for small miners, and I started very small in my apartment. So I was mining first Ethereum. Ethereum was the first project which I've done, and it was 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
What price was Ethereum then?
To be honest, I don't even remember.
Okay.
I don't even remember. I was so much focused. I know that one graphic card at that point was giving $20 per night.
Okay.
While I was sleeping. For me, that was a game changer.
Yeah.
I sleep, and money is on my account.
Fantastic. And obviously, you're still, obviously, mining now has become a lot difficult than what it was back 5 years ago. Are you still mining crypto at the moment?
Yes, but that's theoretically what I'm doing full-time.
Full-time.
Yeah, I'm full-time miner, and I'm taking care of the customers also mining farms. I do nothing else except that.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, obviously, you have a legal background. How have you found yourself sort of transitioning from a legal corporate entity or industry into this crypto unregulated market?
Unregulated, I would not say so, but
you would say crypto is regulated?
By my opinion, too much.
Okay.
Yeah. The pressure is big. For example, in Czech Republic, I was not able to get a bank account in any of the banks just because my company name is Mr. Crypto. They were turning me instantly. I sit down, I gave them my company name, and they were literally telling me, sorry, we don't need even to try. So it is, by my opinion, too regulated. But how I switched? I was studying law, coming from a law family, father, brother, aunt, everybody's lawyers.
Okay.
But for me, that world was small and boring. Very small and very boring. And I did not see myself doing 8 to 5, earning some decent money.
So you're a qualified lawyer?
No, I did not have the final exam, so I can become a lawyer, but I finished like law school.
You finished law school.
But you need to have in our country like a final exam to get the lawyer license, let's say.
Okay,
But,
and that is Croatia?
No, it's much more complicated, but you know, the back in country where I'm born, I was born in Croatia. War started. We had to move to Serbia, and I was studying in Serbia because my parents were half, and you know, it was not good to be Serbian in Croatia back then. So my father, with all of us, moved to Serbia. So Serbia is where if nobody knows what is Serbia, I just say Novak Djokovic. So Novak Djokovic is from that country.
I've been to Belgrade. I've been to Belgrade.
Yeah, nice,
yeah.
nice.
So
in Serbia, and I told you, for me it was very limited, very boring.
Yeah.
I was watching how my father's life is, my brother's life is, which they live quite fine, but boring and limited. Boring and limited. And crypto is exactly opposite. Absolutely. Never boring, no limits.
Yeah, no limits.
No limits.
Very fast moving and
exactly.
Very unstable. Unstable, I think the word.
Short-term
unstable. I like that one.
For me, long-term is very stable already. Yeah.
Okay, good. Now, obviously, the crypto space, the crypto market has changed so diversified. It's been so diversified over the years. I mean, I've been in the space since 2017. Sort of looking back at the ICO market, then sort of NFTs, and so now you've got sort of these meme tokens. So there's been a lot of changes. How do you see the progression of crypto, sort of, especially in Dubai, within the next 10 years?
I think that adoption will be crazy. Even now, when I was speaking that I'm doing crypto, everybody was instantly putting you into some scammers group, and now they are putting you in a group like, oh, this guy is like in front of us.
Yeah.
So even now that opinion changed, and I think that the biggest change will be that I think the market will slow down.
Yeah.
Why? Because already we have institutions, bigger investors. It's not so easy to manipulate with the market anymore, even though it's happening. But it's not so easy to manipulate it. And I think that market will slow down, but the adoption will be everybody will use crypto, and I'm certain of it. Even now, moving to Dubai, For me, I realized how crypto is important because my business is obviously still in Europe. 99.9% my business is in Europe. I started to invoice to Emirates, and instantly I saw the benefit of crypto.
Yeah.
Invoice the bank, wait 3 days, send crypto, you get it instantly.
Of course. Well, obviously, I mean, Dubai obviously is very crypto friendly.
Yes.
You can purchase, obviously, cars, you can purchase houses, property within the UAE. So it is very crypto friendly, but crypto is still very frowned upon within Europe, as you know yourself. How do you see that changing regarding time frame?
I think that regulations are good thing for crypto. Why? Because when you regulate something means that you accept it, that you think it's something which is existing and it's coming to stay. So I think that overall like the change is positive. You know what I mean? But if there will be something. Scammers, there will be more scammers.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Yeah,
scammers are everywhere. Where is money, there is scammers. The more adoption is, more money will be there.
Absolutely.
So so if we do it cleverly, and if we will have regulations which will not kill the entrepreneurs, but will motivate them and allow them to be bigger and more reliable, I think that will be great. But if we let that unregulated market will become stronger than the regulated market, then we are in a problem.
Yeah.
Obviously, there is issue of non-KYC, KYC, non-KYC. Unfortunately, if we want Bitcoin to be what everybody wants it, to be like a #1 payment system and everything, we have to regulate it because, it was used also for bad things.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, like I just said to you, I said, you don't see crypto as a regulated market? I mean, in my opinion, it's very, very unregulated. I mean, there's still no actual framework of Bitcoin. It's still very, very unregulated. There's still a lot of unknown, which is good in one ways, but then also bad in others, because that obviously allows a lot of scams to come into play. So with your legal background, I mean, now you've sort of merged into the sort of this digital creator. I've seen some of your content. What are you actually marketing? Are you marketing new tokens that are coming on the market? I mean, obviously, or is it just purely the mining?
Neither the one.
Okay.
I'm marketing theoretically hustle. I want to motivate people to get out of the freaking comfort zone and do something. So that's my path was through mining.
Yeah.
Whatever your path is, do it. But my main goal is just like to prove me from Balkans had nothing. I made a big story. Oh yeah, cliche. Okay, but it's true and it happens. But it didn't happen alone. It happened. My path was Croatia, Serbia, Greece, Czech Republic, and now it's going on.
Yeah.
It's not coming alone. So my main mission is like just to put young and old people to get out of the comfort zone.
Brilliant. I like that. So motivating, obviously, and also educating as
exactly,
well.
Exactly. But educating based on my experiences. I'm not everybody's financial advisor. I'm not financial advisor, and I will never be. My goal is like, this is my way. I do it like this. It's very risky, extremely risky. If you do not have, I don't want to say a bad word, or if you are not brave enough, don't do it, because it is hard. There are sleepless nights. But why are sleepless nights? You invest more than you have.
Absolutely.
So my idea is go out of comfort zone. My product is good. Don't invest all in. Same like with sports gambling. Gambling is amazing for fun. You can even get, if you are patient, you can even earn from it. But when you come to the moment when you are investing and gambling what you do not have, then it's already hazard. It's bad.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's difference between investing what you can lose and investing all because you want to change your life on a gambling way. When I say gambling, I also think about crypto.
Is crypto gambling?
What's not gambling?
Good answer.
For me, only thing which is not gambling is to sit at home and watch TV. Everything else, as soon as you step out the doors, it's gamble. It's a risk.
Yeah.
And true is no risk, no reward. Sorry, guys.
Sure.
It's like that.
Sure, I'm a big believer of that quote, yeah, without risk, there's no rewards. So, one thing you just mentioned then was gambling, which obviously gaming/gambling is a big topic that we cover here at BetTalks. So, as a lawyer with legal background, it's good to get some feedback on your opinion, what you think on the sort of the matters. So, come 2027, the first land-based casino in Ras Al Khaimah, the Wynn on Marjon Island. I was there over the weekend. I just did a car rally, and we were staying. And I saw the development, obviously, as it's up and coming, and it's going to be incredible. Still a lot of work to be done, but what's your thoughts on gambling being regulated within the UAE, a Muslim under Islamic laws?
Obviously, I was growing up in countries where, unfortunately, you have electrical roulettes in every step.
Yeah.
I will say why unfortunately. In poor countries, and Balkans are poor countries, people are going to gamble not for fun, but because they are desperate. They have 50 euros, they cannot have fun with 50 euros. So they go and they will more gladly throw 50 euros to one number because they have a chance to have a big money and enjoy the evening. Because 50 euros is nothing, he goes and he tries it. And there is a lot of bad stories around that. From that side, I'm not into that. Why? Because I know a lot of people who will directly impacted by gambling. But the project which is done here, I hope so, it's for different people. It's for people who comes to play for fun, who have what to invest. I hope. You will not have a guy who has a social problem and he will go there. So I'm very into it. Why? Because I'm certain that the rulers of all the Emirates are much better in all the decisions than my opinion is. Because they do it, they know why they do it. I think it will bring a lot of tourists. I think it will bring a lot of money.
100%.
And money is business.
I guess they came on the show a few weeks back. They said that Dubai is ran like a company.
Yeah.
Which is true. It's ran like a company. They make the right decisions for the company's benefits, and it's so true. Whereas you got the US, you got Europe, they're ran by governments, and there's a lot of corruption happening and so on. And whereas the UAE is ran in the benefit of the company, and we are here. And if you are not bringing some benefit to that company, then it's time for you to leave.
Exactly. But you know what is amazing here? Company also gives back to you. Like the money which is invested in marketing of Dubai, and if I come here and I'm a part of Dubai, money which they invested to their marketing is indirectly my marketing.
Sure.
So it's Dubai, it's like a company. If you want to be part of it, they will give you the value.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's also what I like. But if you don't give the value, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. 100%. So just going back to the sort of gambling side of things, it is a big topic to cover. How do you feel that locals, Emiratis, are going to accept this?
Somebody will struggle, but from the business side, it's good for everybody.
Agreed. I don't think some of them topics have been accepted. I just think within wealthy cities where wealth comes, it does attract them kind of topics. I believe that obviously alcohol was very frowned upon here. When I came here for the first time in 2014, it was very, very frowned upon. Now alcohol is very open. So has these sort of topics been accepted? I think they've been more lenient.
But Rick, I'm here 3 months, and I'm mostly in a touristic place where most of the tourists are.
80% expats.
And I did not meet even one drunk person.
No.
Vomiting, sleeping outside, and everything.
Yeah.
In Europe, it's a daily occasion, midday, afternoon, whatever. What it means, they allowed it, but they keep it very, very, very in their rules.
Yeah.
So you get the opportunity, but just respect theirs. And it's working like that. Bad example, I like to pedal to the metal. I like to drive fastly. Back in Europe, yeah, I drive fastly. Here, on high roads, there are cameras. And the limit is 140 kilometers per hour. But here, I was driving a 600 horsepower car, and I did not have a feeling, oh my God, I want to press to the pedal. You know why? Because system works.
Of course.
You go, you don't stop, you don't brake, system works. And I was not bothered that I'm driving like everybody else because I was alone in my line and I was enjoying. And back home, I'm stuck. There are like jams, there is this, that, and I cannot wait to go on open road to press the gas.
I don't think this time of year there's many open roads in Dubai, but...
Okay, I'm speaking about high road.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, yeah, definitely we've hit high season. I mean, everywhere you go is a minimum of an hour to get to anywhere.
I'm not even sure, should I buy car?
I'd wait, I think. I'd wait. I mean, it is a headache on the roads out there at the moment. But listen, in my opinion, the best city in the world and growing rapidly. There is, as I always say, there's huge crises in Europe, huge crisis in the US, globally. I mean, look what's happening in Israel for another situation. So it opens so much doors for entrepreneurs and for wealth throughout society to come and enjoy life as it should be. So there's a lot of pros, but then there's also cons in everything. So there's ups and downs, but the pros outweigh the cons.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
by tenfold.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's the reason why I've been here for too short 5 years, and the reason why I believe that 80% of the expats have come here as well. So just sort of going back to, obviously, you are an entrepreneur. You've moved from this legal background, which I think is great, to move into definitely an unknown territories, right? It's very different, this sort of legal background to coming into crypto. Where do you see, I mean, because obviously there's a lot of uncertainty. Like, tell me your thoughts on meme coins.
Well, I made some money on meme coins. I lost a lot of money in meme coins. It's a game. It's like betting. The difference is, are you ready to earn a lot and are you ready to lose a lot? Everything is about the risk.
Sounds like playing.
Can give you a lot.
Sounds like playing a roulette table.
Unfortunately, with meme coins, it's like that. It's 50-50 chances. I was even in some of my videos, I was speaking about how everybody comes to me and say, this is amazing project. It has amazing team behind him. White paper, it's great. I think it will be a great project. And I said on my videos, bullshit. The biggest scams have the best teams and best white papers.
Yeah.
So like, don't investigate into the coins. You just lose time. Anyway, you don't rise your chances. Meme coins are meme coins. That's why their name is meme.
Yeah.
Of course, if you feel some buzz, you see that more people are on more networks are speaking about it. It's a quite good signal. But of course, try it. Prepare to lose. Maybe it will go good.
And what about the sort of community-based? As they say, it's a community-based.
I will again say the bad word, bullshit.
I mean, where's the usability in that? Where's the usability?
We don't speak about usability. We speak only about money. Everybody wants to earn, to get rich, fastly, easily. Nobody cares about community or project. If we will speak about project and a good thing, it's Bitcoin. Everything else is just pure business.
I get that. So let's look at legal framework of an actual corporate industry. Okay, you will have an entity, you will have a framework, you will have a C-level team, and there will be a brand. Okay, now that is in the corporate world, and you could buy stocks and shares within this corporate market. Okay. Now, going to the crypto space, where's the C-level team of Bitcoin? Where's the entity?
That's what we were speaking. I'm getting a lot of those safe investment. Safe investment. For me, it's the cliche of 21st century, safe investment. I have one
Decentralized.
One of my clients is a very big investor who had 20 apartments in in Ukraine. Where is his apartments now?
Yeah.
Zero value. What is safe today? You know, nothing is safe. So I'm into the crypto game also only because of money. I'm not enthusiastic. I'm not a fan of Satoshi and all the idea.
Yeah.
I'm in the game for the money.
Yeah.
And I always say to the clients, this turn off emotions, we want to earn money, and that's it. It's simple as that.
I mean, I look at the likes of sort of Warren Buffett, okay, and sort of his thoughts. Obviously, the guy is the world's biggest stock market trader.
Yes.
Okay, he pretty much invented the stock market. Okay, and pretty much owns so much huge percentage of it. Their thoughts on crypto is that the market's a laughing stock.
They're old. Sorry, Warren. I respect him. He's an amazing guy. But when somebody is earning 1,000 euros and invest into the stock, which can grow 3%, 5%, 10% per year, it's fine.
Old school.
Old school. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Yeah. But 5 years ago, everybody was speaking Bitcoin is a bubble. When was the last time you heard Bitcoin is bubble? If Warren Buffett will be alive 10 years more, trust me, he will invest in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
He cannot. He was believing in something and selling something which is buy this product because he has this behind. And now suddenly he cannot recommend investment which has theoretically nothing behind, which is crypto. Doesn't have nothing behind except the hype.
Well, Bitcoin is the world's biggest investment. It's the biggest investment the world's ever seen. The fastest growing investment the world's ever seen.
Fastest growing, exactly, and will be the biggest. Yeah. I'm certain.
It's the fastest growing investment the world's ever seen.
I want also to say, do you know? I probably think that most of the people don't know how Bitcoin is made.
Yeah.
From mining. People do not know that, because everybody thinks Bitcoin is somehow written and that's it. No, there is mining behind. And that's the part which I'm doing. I'm mining.
So who owns Bitcoin?
It. No one. The ones who buy it first.
So that's a community-based token then?
No.
So how is that any different to...
Depending what is the definition of community. What means community for you?
It means a gathering of people that obviously invest in the same token, which creates a community which increases the value of the token.
The guys who are the most community guys in crypto world are the guys who have the least Bitcoins, unfortunately. Community is great, but if you... It just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Community, for me, it's just one of the marketing things which all the cryptocurrencies are using. We have a great community. Not even one of those communities will succeed, will stay if that cryptocurrency falls. What it means? The community is directly connected with the hype and the money which people earned through that coin. Suddenly we are big fans of that coin. We make community.
And there is a lot of hype around the market. I mean, and it's very exciting to see where the world's going. What's your thoughts on stable tokens and USDT?
You know that in Europe is already banned.
Yeah.
It will not be used. My opinion is, I use it like a tool, and it was a tool that was working very good. For me, I was doing 95% transactions in USDT.
Yeah.
So, as a tool and as a project, I like it, and I'm totally for it.
Stable tokens such as USDT and also now USDC is the fastest transactions, once again, the world's ever seen, of moving funds from several different countries to other countries, unregulated. The likes of Tether, something like a market cap of something like $3.6 trillion. It is officially as big as BlackRock and Vanguard.
Yeah.
Like within the last 10 years. That's scary.
Why they want to regulate it? It's getting too big.
Too big, too quick. And I mean, let's say, what, BlackRock and Vanguard, they own what, 90% of the world? So
but then what's going on? Crypto is coming. That's also which I like about crypto. I constantly in Czech Republic, in Europe, I was in a fight with banks. I could not get a bank account, as I told you. And then I realized I don't need a bank. So government was allowing me to do my business, crypto, everything connecting with the crypto, everything legal. Government doesn't have a problem with it, but the bank has it. So is bank above government? Think of it. You know what I mean. So crypto is the exit doors to the freaking matrix, by my opinion.
Yeah, I'd agree on that. I just think there is a lot of uncertainty. It's good to get sort of people's opinion, especially from a legal background, on corporate entities to where the framework's going for this digital market, this digital currency. But obviously Dubai is very acceptance to it, which is great, and this is why it's becoming a powerhouse of the world. Where do you see world changes happening? I mean, let's touch base on the US. Now, obviously, the elections are coming up in November. Are you a Trump fan?
I don't care, but definitely the things which he say are going like beneficial for my business.
Correct. The things he does say, he is pro crypto. But then when governments start being pro-crypto, that's when more regulations will come into play and making it a lot, obviously, more...
Rick, who have problem with regulations? I will tell you. Terrorism, drugs, and then 99% of us, which have problem with taxes. That's why, if you are not doing first two categories, which I'm totally against, and you have only problem with taxes, and that's why you don't want regulated crypto, and you want a free market, and you're not afraid of your incomes from crypto, then come to Dubai. That's why I moved here.
True. Dubai is not a tax-free country anymore.
It's not. But it's the taxes which you pay here are cheap for the value you get.
You got 9% corporation tax. It's
Exactly.
still 0% personal tax.
Exactly.
I do believe in the coming years, I believe there will be personal tax come into play. I think there has to be, because the country is obviously increasing rapidly. There's no oil left in Dubai anymore, apparently. So what's funding it? When you look at it, I mean, there are fees for pretty much everything. Road fees, taxes for this, taxes for that, fees for this, fees for that. I mean, every time you drive somewhere, if you don't stick to it, the speeding fines, that's a tax.
Yeah.
Everything, there's high taxes here. So it's not a tax-free country. It is if you work for a company
And get the salary.
and get the salary and you are on 0% tax.
But as I told you, price for the money. For the money you pay taxes, here you get so much more.
I believe, in my opinion, what you get here is if you are bringing your wealth and your business from another country, you get a better quality of life, safety, okay?
Exactly.
But it's not tax-free.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. That's what everybody thinks.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks it's tax-free, it's a paradise. But as I told you, you don't have problem to pay expensive watch if the value of the watch is on place. What that means, if the watch has value of 1 million and you pay 500,000, what that means, it's cheap watch. That means the price is amazing.
Yeah.
It's same with taxes. If you have taxes, but you get 2 times more value, you're not bothered with that because you're glad you got something quite cheap.
Sure. Fashion brands in Dubai are more expensive than Europe and the US.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go to Dubai Mall, there's markup on them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
it's, so that's a tax. That's a tax.
Yes.
Yeah. Increasing prices, obviously, is taxes.
Maybe I'm still euphoric. It's my first 3 months. Everything is double, triple than in Europe from the cost side, especially Czech Republic.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm not bothered with it at all.
Absolutely. No, of course. I love it. Best city in the world. Love what the government are doing.
Yeah.
And as an expat, as long as you stick to what the laws are here, because there's obviously serious consequences if not, I respect the laws. I respect the country, and it is amazing. But it is that there is a real side to Dubai once you've been here for so long and you see the bigger picture of it.
Of course.
Which 99.9% of it is amazing.
Yeah.
All right. But the reality is there are taxes and high fees to be paid on everything, living costs, high rentals, etc. It's like I say, great place to live, and it is moving in a rapidly growth direction. It's becoming this AI capital of the world. How do you see that? How do you see AI companies? What's your thoughts on AI technology?
Positive, definitely positive. There is a big discussion always. People will lose jobs. That's what people are afraid of.
Yeah.
But AI will never win creativity. Sure. So, who is creative enough and adaptable, he shouldn't be afraid. You know who is afraid? The comfort zone people, which I was telling you in beginning. The guys who wants to sit 8 to 5, do repetitive tasks. Unfortunately, you need to get up and do something because AI will eat you up.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely for it in all ways.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid for my future due to AI. I'm not. You have to adapt to it.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's here.
And I think you use it as a benefit tool, as a tool to benefit.
Oh my God!
I mean, look at ChatGPT. Who would have thought that ChatGPT would be around 5 years ago? And now look at the world.
You cannot live without it now.
You can't live without it now.
But still, we use in my company, we use ChatGPT. But still, I have a content creator who have to use it.
Yeah.
So he did not lose job.
No.
It just helps.
Just helps.
Rises the quality.
Yeah.
Simplifies.
It's a time tool as well.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. If you're wanting to write scripts, if you're wanting to write speeches, if you're wanting some verbal knowledge around a different topic.
Honestly, whatever he writes is just so much better than whatever I think to write.
Yeah.
Every time I try to write it on my own and say it then I see what he says and I'm like, oh yeah, he's better.
He's very good at designing a lot of buzzwords.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, of course.
I love it.
So, one question I like to ask everyone that comes on the show here at BetTalks: what advice would you give to our viewers on crypto moving forward, whether regarding investing, mining, trading? What advice would you give to up-and-comers coming into the crypto space that want to succeed?
That want to succeed is a different story, but the ones which are thinking about crypto, just do it, just start it. Just take some money, buy something, learn, make mistake, doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. I have a tattoo here which says, a year from now you will wish you had started today. Mm. And I have so many cases where I come and have a meeting with a potential investor. He says no, and then comes in 1 year and invest. And I told him, if you invested a year ago, you would already double money. Mm-hmm. So just do it. Mm-hmm. Risk how much you can lose, but risk it, do it, because the train already left the station, so you can still catch it up. Yeah. It's still beginning, but don't leave 5 years and then say, oh my God, I was thinking that guy on podcast was blah blahing about crypto. Hey, just buy it, it. Yeah. And for the ones who want to grow, networking. Networking.
Yeah, network's key. I mean, every single night of the week, there is a networking event in Dubai. If you can't grow your network, then you're in the wrong place.
And social proof is key thing in crypto, social proof. You need to be visible, reliable, because there is a lot of scams. The person who wants to scam you would not be like you with I don't know how many followers, with daily content and stuff. Because the ones who scam you usually are hidden. So if you want to grow in this business, social proof and networking are key things.
Yeah. And credit, which creates credibility.
Exactly.
I always find that I'm around, I'm seen, exactly. I'm always in the right places. I'm not saying my way is the right way, but I've curated a good network. I've got great credibility. I've got great brands. So I think that credibility, and also things take time. Relationships take time.
Yeah.
Rome wasn't built in a day, and to create big things, it does take time. One conversation we had before we started, which is a big passion of mine, is investment and people looking for investment. My answer to that is start.
But exactly.
Start.
Exactly.
Now, you can incorporate a company in Dubai for what, $5,000 US. Start, right? Start that there's some business framework in place, and start building it and work.
Bravo.
If you work at it, then the investment will come.
Exactly. Comfort zone. That's the problem. People are afraid because they're in comfort zone, safety. Yeah. Nothing will happen if you don't open the doors.
Correct. And then further down the line, you might get 6 to 12 months down the line, and you don't need as much as investment as what you thought, because you've actually worked on it, you've networked, you've opened more doors, which has allowed you to say, I don't need investment for that, because we've got that solution for there, we've got that solution for there.
Problem is that a lot of people don't put any value, and they expect big returns. If you give the value, money comes.
Agreed.
Money comes, and a lot of money comes, but you need to put the value.
Agreed.
That's the key thing.
Yeah. This is a lot of these projects with absolute zero value, looking to raise millions. I mean, who in their right mind? I mean, that people was raising it in the ICO market, 2008, 16, 17, 18. People was raising $10 million US for projects that had no entity, just on an idea. People running away with funds and all sorts going off. So people have become a lot wiser within crypto, and if they haven't, well, then they deserve to have their money taken, in my opinion.
Which is also not bad. Yeah. It's experience. You will learn.
Yeah, of course, 100%.
Better than not to do anything.
Absolutely. And one big factor with me, and people say, "Oh, yeah, I'm an investor." I say, "Oh, that's great." I say, I'm not looking for investment.
Exactly.
I don't need investment. No,
exactly.
I don't need investment.
Obviously, depending on the business. For example, if you want to scale up in facility way, of course you will need. But again, if you are growing in facilities, that means that you already have some orders. If not, something is wrong and you are risking.
I'm talking more on startups.
Okay.
I honestly don't believe that startups need investment. They need work. Yes, you have to invest a little bit. Marketing, you got to invest in a company set up. But create something, start something.
But you cannot, because from all the sides, you are getting, oh, you are clever, you are amazing, you put some work, you use AI, you get some project, you think you are clever, money comes, investors will come. Reality is totally different, guys. There is like loads of startups, potentially the best things, but theoretically, reality is that you never know what's the project till you put it to the market. If he will be it will be successful. It's a blind shot.
I mean, let's look at the biggest company, the biggest scaled company in the world is probably Amazon. Yeah. The story is unbelievable. Okay, how he started by selling books from his garage to changing the world, to changing how people buy things, to closing down high street shops and shopping centers because people are just constantly buying online now, and the story is unbelievable. Didn't he do something like 600 meetings before he got hit his first investment? It was something like that, and then eventually he raised $1 million through multiple different investors, and now the company's worth hundreds and billions. Like, it's just incredible story.
You know what was my game changer in my company's business? I was doing retail, 1 machine, 2 machines. Obviously, machines are mining. You are not mining with the shelves. So I was selling retail, and I had some additional income, which was quite fine, but then I wanted to make bigger things, but I was not able to find people with money, people who wants that product and they will buy it for more money. What that means, my bigger margin, and the game changer was that I had one potential call, and the guy was introducing him like that he is potential, if the corporation will start well, he can invest a lot. And you know what was my first move? I was so keen to take him that on my first order, 20% of the order, I put him 20% cheaper price, which was from my pocket. I was lost on that first, not even knowing that it will be something.
Sure.
So I took it as an investment, and I went to minus, which then changed to big contract and amazing cooperation. But I was brave to risk that I will lose. And in that point of time, it was quite big portion of my cash flow, which I risked with lowering the price to catch him.
Wow.
You need to risk. It's not simple. You need to go 600 times and do the meeting to catch that one guy. But it's hard. Quite time you are blown up, you don't have energy. Government is bad, country is bad, people mindset is bad, but theoretically everything is in you. Just get up and do it. The opportunities come. You just need to be everywhere and don't lose the energy. Hustle. It comes. It must come.
Yeah. Goran, it's been great having you on the show. I think you're very motivational and knowledgeable as well. I mean,
I hope so.
I can see how you've brought that legal background into a market, and you've still got old school morals, which is good to have, realistic morals. So yeah. It's been good to have you on the show, and I think we've had some great chats. One question I want to ask you before we wrap things up here: where do you see BTC in the next 10 years, price-wise?
It will surprise us positively, definitely. The margin 100,000 is realistic. I think it's not realistic in a way. Maybe it's 100%. It will be 100,000. It's like
in one decade.
A question of time.
In 1 decade is a long time.
Much earlier. In 1 decade, 100,000 much earlier. I wouldn't be surprised till end of the year when the Christmas will come and the hype will go. I would not be surprised, honestly. So that margin will be passed very fastly. Be ready for it. But in 10 years, so some crazy number, 300,000 is what we will play with. 300,000 is what I think we will play with. Obviously, halvings, popularity, adoption, regulations. It's a question of time when banks will start selling in Europe, and probably here will start selling crypto. It's just a question of time, short time.
I believe that November, the US elections will change a lot.
I'm afraid it will resell the news. I think that we are already priced in the price of Bitcoin is already priced in. What it means, people already are buying that what will happen 5th of November, because everybody thinks Trump will win, and that is very positive for the elections. Usually what happens, Trump wins and it drops.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of it. I'm not afraid, but I think it can happen.
Sure.
Because nobody will wait Trump to win to buy. Most of the clever people are buying in advance. So when the Trump comes, they're already placed in and positioned.
Fantastic. Good answer. Mr. Crypto, nice to have you on the show. Good luck with everything here in Dubai. I know you're still a virgin here, as you would say. I'm sure, obviously, things will scale, obviously. I'm certain. Yes, of course.
I'm certain.
Absolutely, yeah. I wish you all the best. Great having you on the show, and all the best.
Rick, I want just to stop you.
Sure.
I have a small present for you.
Oh, presents. We like presents.
I was not wrapping it up.
Oh, wow.
So you will have quite a time to wrap.
Okay.
Thank
you very much. Mr. Crypto has bought me a signed Conor McGregor UFC glove. Thank you very much. It's been great having you on the show, and you left the best to last. So much appreciated. If you can see our viewers here, if we can see with this camera, there we go. It's an official signed Conor McGregor UFC glove. I love it. It's going on my Hall of Fame in my house.
It's my pleasure.
And it's going to remind me of you. I'm overwhelmed. Mr. Crypto, check him out on all of our channels and enjoy the rest of the season here at BetTalks. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ciao.
Cheers. Thank you, buddy.